Jack Hall with Distortia here. I just wanted to actually say something real quick before this video. I've been following this band since the end of the summer. This band in particular I think deserves some attention, and I really think that you guys should pay attention. Hopefully you'll watch this entire interview straight through. Also because it's a lot like what I want my show to be all about.
Hi, this is Ben.
This is Anthony.
This is Mike.
And this is Rick. Watch Distortia.
Watch it!
I bid a sweet farewell to good days.
Okay. So we are here with 7 Day Sonnet.
Oh,
Hello. Hello. Anyway, all right. So, all right. First question I got for you. Why are you doing this for a living, and what's the motivation that keeps you through the hard times?
That's a good question. We're doing it because we all love it. We've always wanted to play music for people and really to try and get our art out there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much the only thing that keeps us going too, and each other. I mean, we're all pretty close-knit group of friends, you know? We have our tiffs,
Right.
but everybody does, you know?
Right. Right.
And, yeah.
I mean, is it any particular, like, I don't know, like, when you come into these, like, moments when you're at, you know...
it's the 30 minutes a night we get to put our instruments over our shoulders and play in front of people. You know, that's really it. 23 and a half hours of bullshit just to get to that half hour, you know, where you feel like you're really doing something that you want to be doing.
Right. And yeah, I think that's the big reward, right? I mean, and you guys are getting the fans that, you know, I mean, as they start to come in, like, you know, I mean, now you got repeats, like us.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
People telling people, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
And I think when it comes to making that connection with your fans, I would hope that that's probably the key thing here.
It's like making friends for one night.
Yeah,
You know,
but I mean, now we have friends everywhere we go in the country.
Yeah.
So, like, we're not trying to, I mean, you could say it's making fans, but just the way we are, we're trying to make friends, you know, because that's such a more fruitful relationship. That, and, you know, people appreciate your music, what you're trying to do. Like, you're not putting music out there for people that don't care about it. Like, you're really playing to the people that do. So that, and I think we also do this because we're completely insane. That's part of it.
Yeah,
It's a little bit.
Probably part of it.
Right.
We ain't right.
Right. Okay. Do you have any musical family influences?
I mean, my mom sings and plays guitar, and my dad plays a little guitar and sings, and my sister plays trombone. I have a lot of music in my family, but they've always helped me out. I'm kind of like the black sheep. I play in a rock band. You know, I'm not playing French horn anymore. I'm screaming every night.
You play accordion at your house a
I
little
do.
bit.
I do play a little accordion every now and then.
French horn at church?
I don't have a French horn.
Oh, don't you play at church?
I play with cornet. Like every Christmas, I get volunteered. My mother volunteers me to play at church. But I have to learn some Christmas music, lickety split, and play an instrument I haven't played in 10 years normally. He's like, oh yeah, what's the next one? Play this time.
So
Get my
Ben's got the
chops up.
Jesus. Ben's
Yeah.
got the Jesus.
The Jesus. No family.
Yeah, I mean, my dad played guitar. My dad's the one who like showed me how to play guitar. He bought me my first guitar, and I would always like, you know, fiddle on his acoustic and stuff. But you know, he like started me like Chuck Berry and like Led Zeppelin songs when I was like 6th grade and stuff. And he's the one that got me to really like it. So.
Right. When do you plan on heading back into the studio?
We're gonna go back into the studio right after this tour is done. So probably, you know, mid-December we'll be writing, and January probably writing as well, and then probably about February or so we're gonna be in the studio and getting some tracks to you guys. You know,
Right.
some new stuff.
Yeah, I can't wait. I
Harder,
saw that.
angrier, better.
Actually saw on your Facebook that you were demoing.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. We it's kind of defunct. You can sort of see it right now, but we have a makeshift recording rig. The computer's in the back room because it leaked all over it.
okay.
So that's no good for all the tracks that we spent
Yeah.
time working on.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we're demoing stuff now, and then we're gonna keep writing. But the big part of this album is going to be the pre-production aspect. So we're going to go in with the producer, record everything as demos, live demos, or what have you. Make sure that the songs are the best they can be before we even step foot in the studio. Because like for us, like recording in the studio is kind of the afterthought. That's just like laying it down. Like that's not the hard part. The hard part's making sure you have the songs exactly the way they need to be. So it's kind of where we're at. It's gonna be heavy.
That's what I was actually going to ask. I was going to say, what's the style that you're finding you're writing right now?
It's our style. I mean, it's pretty much, it's what we do. It's just we haven't had, besides the singles, we haven't had a body of work released in 3 years, and that was with a different guitar player. So, obviously it's going to reflect 3 years of everything that's happened since then. Getting signed, going on tour, like really seeing how difficult things are. It's going to be darker. I mean, because we write about what we know, and it's been a rough year, like personally for all of us.
We've learned a lot, though.
We've learned a lot. We've definitely become more mature. We've gotten a little jaded about certain things, and you write about what you know. Because if you wrote about stuff you didn't know, people would see right through it, and it wouldn't be sincere. So it's going to be heavy. Musically, it's going to be heavy. There's going to be a lot. I mean, it's going to be musical. There's a lot of stuff we're doing, like layering and ambient things and programming, because we all like music like that, like Dredge and Circus Survive, but we also like really heavy metal music, so it's definitely gonna have moments and passages that are just gonna be like designed to be played live, to just like have people go nuts and smash each other.
That's gonna be great. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to hearing some new stuff, and definitely.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the thing though. It's like it's almost like right now, besides on a tour like we're on now with Empire and Sevendust, it's like you have to be apologetically heavy.
Yeah.
It's like, we're a heavy band. I'm sorry, and I don't know, like don't really feel like apologizing for writing heavy music. So.
No.
There's nothing wrong with a little heavy. I mean, it's good to have a good ballad or whatever, but nice and heavy is also always fun. So, what is currently in your playlist?
Well, I brought out like a whole bunch of CDs that I burned because this wonderful RV has a CD player in it, and there's a bunch of old stuff, and then Mike forgot the CDs at home, so we're stuck with what we have on iPods. And I have a lot of Harry Potter audiobooks and some Dredge, and it's good stuff. Black Dahlia Murder.
Anything particular?
I'm listening to like Deftones, Alexis on Fire, stuff like that. It's kind of where my mood is at right now.
Right.
See, I'm in like an aggressive mood, man. I'm listening to like Born of Osiris, Veil of Maya,
Dubstep.
and dubstep. I mean, it really, and weird acoustic, awesome guitar dudes. Like weird, like that's the best. I think it's the genre. It's like these dudes who, I don't even know this guy. I mean, they can keep percussion beats like on the guitar while they're playing, doing shit like on the fretboard, detuning guitars mid-song, to change notes and pitches. It's weird. It's cool. It's really cool.
I've been listening to Carnival a lot lately.
A lot.
They're 2 CDs. And a lot of Dredge, and then I'm trying to think. I haven't been listening to a lot of heavy music, but I've been writing a lot of heavy music. It's kind of weird how that works.
Right.
So yeah, a lot of Dredge, a lot of weird ambient kind of
Space rock.
spacey
stuff,
rock,
yeah.
like. Yeah. I don't know. I'd have a better answer, but I hate music right now. So.
Name 3 songs that you will always love.
I'll always love Cold as Ice by Foreigner. It's a hard question just coming out of the blue. I'll always love Anima by Tool.
Excellent. Yeah.
And Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You by Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, that's a good one right there. Yeah. You?
Probably Fade to Black, Metallica. Just,
Yeah, excellent.
Next song would have to be anything off the first 4 Pantera albums, which are pretty fucking
Right.
awesome. It's hard to choose like a Pantera song that really. I mean, I guess. I'd go with something like Floods, like something like Off Trendkill, like that. That city really was awesome. Third song, I'd say "In the Meantime" by Helmet.
Okay.
I love Helmet. That band is one of the reasons I picked up a guitar.
I would say one, and it's not just because we're on tour with them, but Sevendust has been a favorite band of mine since I was a little kid. That's Denial by Sevendust. Who else would I pick? That's so hard, man.
Like I said, everybody in my
Do that to
Distortia
us.
group, everybody in my Distortia group, they were like, how can I pick, man? It's so hard. I had him going forever. He was like, I can't
You
do
know what?
that.
I would also say the song Korea from Deftones. That's that White Pony, right? The song Korea from Deftones. And More Than a Feeling from Boston. I would say definitely I love the shit out of that
I like
song.
that song too. It's good.
Yeah, those are my 3 for sure.
Right.
I think I'm just gonna cop out and pick 3 Nine Inch Nails songs because that's my favorite band. So I'll do Right Where It Belongs, We're in This Together, and The Great Below. I think 2 Off the Fragile. That's like my favorite CD ever. So
You had it easy. You had all this time to think about it.
nah, dude, I just picked one band that I
And
just.
you copped out. Yeah, all that time you copped out.
Dude, he asked me and I'm like, fuck. How do I pick?
Right?
Very California Girls. No, I hate that song.
All right, fucking an animal like War. Sick of that one. There.
There we go. Especially around this time of the year, it can be hard on the road. So what do you miss most about normal life?
Showers every day.
Warm meal.
Warm.
Yeah,
being warm in general.
I miss eating my mom's cooking.
Yeah, I miss like
think,
seeing like a
for
pot
sure.
on the stove with food like
Yeah.
being made.
Like walking into a house and just smelling some shit getting cooked.
Right.
You know, like that's.
You walk
that's
on the
what I
RV, you're
miss.
just smelling some
I
shit.
smell ass. Straight shit.
Just straight up.
The regular normalness of not having to be busy all day, like doing stuff or something, you know,
Right.
where you have like a day at home to yourself to relax. If you want to go for a drive and get something to eat and just hang out, you know, and just not be in constant crazy mode all day, you know,
Right.
worrying about stuff or moving gear, or, you know, doing anything.
And this thing don't fit through Taco Bell's drive-thru at 2
Yeah,
a.m.
dude.
Not at all. I think me and Ben tried once, and we hopped a couple curbs.
It was the last vehicle we had.
You guys better
We made
better
it.
send a few emails to corporate, dude.
Yeah.
Right?
That's not very nice.
Right, and
usually
they
sell
don't.
our
They frown
RV
when you walk up
destinations.
to the window. They will not serve you.
Yeah, I know.
Walk
I've done
up.
it before. They don't like the.
No, not at all.
I rode through it on my bike once too. They weren't happy about it.
Jerks.
It's like, yeah.
I knocked on the window. I'm like,
What about you? I mean, what is
I think it's being away from people that really honestly care about you is kind of hard at this time of year because, like, you know, you do this and honestly, like, you know, a lot of the people you come into contact with is just in passing. And besides, you know, the guys in the band, like, nobody else really knows who you are and like really gives a shit about you. So it's kind of that's kind of for me that's the toughest part is just not being around people that genuinely that you know. Like your family and close
Right.
friends, you know, it's tough.
especially like around the holidays? I would.
Yeah, that's when everyone starts thinking about family and friends.
Yeah.
I mean, even when you're at home, that's like when people start thinking about, you know, lost loved ones and all that stuff. And then when you're gone and you can't physically be around those people, then it kind of compounds a little bit. But I don't know. We'll be home for Christmas this year, so that'll be nice.
Yeah.
Raise the roof, Rick.
Right. I also wanted to give you guys the opportunity to say happy holidays to anyone you want to say happy holidays to, and try to get it out there as soon as possible.
Happy holidays to my family, my girlfriend. That's about it.
And happy holidays to my family, all my friends back home, and Distortia.
Thank you.
Happy holidays to family, friends, fans, and Charles Manson. Don't die on me, buddy. You stick strong out there, all right, brother?
It's pretty much the same as everybody else said. Family,
And your weasel, don't
family,
forget about
friends.
your
Oh,
weasel.
yeah, I love my ferret. Some sourdough, my cat toast, my
have a
fiance,
ferret,
and all the family and friends and fans out there, you guys.
All
Happy
right.
holidays to everybody.
You should give us a couple. You should give us a
Is
couple
that a Hallmark
drinks.
card?
Feed us a couple drinks and then do the same interview again.
Yes.
Right?
Well, everybody, I love you.
You're the best ever. All right, well, thank you very much. Appreciate the interview, and we'll be seeing you guys some more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rock and roll.